What's going on, YouTube viewers, subscribers, friends, and fans? Welcome to another episode of Gamers Tubecast, hosted by yours truly, your boy Noob Saibot, the Universal Gamer. Before I get this in particular Gamers Tubecast started off, I want to let you guys know, mainly my fans and my friends that be following me on YouTube and on my Xbox Live friends list and PSN friends list, letting you guys know that I want to start a new segment, kind of like my Universal Gamer updates, but like it's kind of different. I'm asking you guys these questions, like what games you guys picked up recently, what games you guys been playing, what do you feel about this in particular gaming news that's been circulating the web and stuff like that. Have about like 3 or 4 of you guys inside a party and stuff like that, and make it epic static where I have you guys, like you guys are part of my updates or whatever. Not these updates, but some different updates I'm gonna do that's similar to these, just to do something with, like, personally with my fans. It don't matter if you don't do the YouTube thing, you know, it don't matter, you know, you can still be inside of it, you can be a part of it. It don't matter what age you are, as long as you're mature enough to not, you know, goof off, you know, because I'm just something, you know, we're still gonna have fun. You guys know me, I'll be joking around a lot, but you know, I want to do something personally with my fans, since I haven't really been doing anything with my fans. And you know, I feel like I haven't really been giving you guys, besides my videos, I haven't really been giving you guys enough of me as far as what I've been needing to. So you know, I want to start something like that across PSN chat and across 360 chat, and when the new consoles come out, I want to start something with that. And I may even get a Connect for, you know, for doing something like this. Kind of like how the Connect chat looks. It looks like a podcast, so I want to do something like that. So yeah, be looking out for that when I announce that on YouTube. Anyways, let's get it started off with my first segment, and that is step your motherfucking game up, mother. And I step my game up with 5 games, and the first game is, and usually I don't count free-to-play games with PS Plus. When you get a game for free with PlayStation Plus, it's not really licensed to you forever. You're able to play it as long as you stay inside the PlayStation Plus subscription. Does that sound familiar? Xbox Live. Anyways, yeah, first game is The Cave, free-to-play with PlayStation Plus. Vanquish, free-to-play with PlayStation Plus. Tekken 6, free-to-play with PlayStation Plus. Also, the Slenderman Arrival full game is out. If you went to the official site, they gave you a beta gameplay of the game, and they also let you know that you can get the game when it first comes out, and that's what I got. They gave me a code or a download link for PC and Mac, so I can have it on my PC and my Mac. And also, the last game I picked up recently was Dark Souls for the Xbox 360. Me and my boy Mr. Far Cry Away, aka I call you by your name, Luke. You know, my boy, because I know you enough to call you Luke, you know. So Luke, you know, my boy Luke, aka Mr. Far Cry Away on YouTube. Check him out. He's doing his thing on YouTube. He restarted his channel, so don't judge him. He's still trying to get back up there. Does he like Far Cry? I don't know. Obviously he does. So with that said, let's move it over to my second segment, and that is Get Gaming. Letting you guys know the games I've been playing recently. Spec Ops: The Line, and I forgot to put finish him segment within here, so I'm gonna let you guys know if I finish some of these games as well. Spec Ops: The Line, multiplayer. I've been kicking ass, and I beat that game too. I've been kicking ass in multiplayer. Like, I honestly feel like I can't be touched. Everybody play Chaos, the Chaos game mode, and that's everybody against everybody. Man, people thought I was like freaking MLG and SOCOM extreme player because I was kicking so much ass inside Spec Ops: The Line, but I don't even like SOCOM. The only SOCOM games I liked and played, it was on PS2, single player. As far as the new SOCOM games, I couldn't really get inside of it. The newest SOCOM game, I haven't played that yet, so I can't judge that. So, yeah. Infamous 2, also finished that, made some little bit of gameplay and stuff like that for PS3. The game is amazing. Infamous 1 is amazing. Infamous 2 is amazing. Just makes me can't wait for the new Infamous game. Little Big Planet PS Vita. Been playing that here and there. I also got Little Big Planet 2. But, you know, I haven't had a chance to sit down and play those games like I played the other Little Big Planet games or whatever. Dark Souls. Of course, I've been playing that. Me and Mr. Far Cry Away, we've been playing that. Having real good fun with that. That game is amazing. I love hardcore not hack and slash, but sword and shield games where it's like medieval. It's not like a medieval time period, but it's like, it feels like medieval when you got the sword and shield and you gotta time your blocks and yeah, man, watch my gameplay. I got a gameplay coming up soon. I forgot to post that actually last night. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. But anyways, Slenderman: The Arrival. Been playing that on Mac. I played the first level when you go to the house. Spoilers, but you go to the house, and then after you go to the house and you leave and go through the backyard or whatever the hell the case may be, then you play the part where that was in the beta. The game been irritating me. Like, you know how some games are scary, but like, it's so hard, like it starts to get hard to where it starts to irritate you. Like, it's not even scary no more, it just irritates you now. And that's how that game been, you know, like every time I need like one more note, just one more, even like 2 more or 3 more. This dude to keep on popping directly in front of me, like I'm like, dude, come on, you making me turn in circles. I'm forgetting where I'm at. Like, you keep on popping directly in front of me every single time. Like, every time I turn around, pops right here, I turn this way, pops right here, turn this way, pops right here. It's like, you're irritating me now. You're not even scary no more. You're just freaking pissing me off. You know, so I just turned the game off. I didn't even finish the first freaking part when you collect the notes. So just started irritating me. So whatever. And the last game I've been playing recently, having a real good blast with, just to look at, if you get what I'm saying, man. And that is Heavenly Swords. Yes, sir. Heavenly Swords. Can I ask you guys a question real fast? Can I act like an immature, hormone, raging little boy right now? Usually I don't act like that, but can I act like that for right now? Just a hormone raging little boy right now. Can I act like it right now? Can I be that right now? Just for like 3 minutes. Could you guys excuse the expressions real fast? Ladies out there, if you're watching, subscribe to me, sorry, but if I had any chance with the main character of Heavenly Swords, and she was real, and she gave me a chance, I would tear that ass up. Y'all don't understand me. I would tear that ass up. I have her ass on the floor, on the freaking wall, on the ceiling, on the stove while I'm baking some cookies, on the counter, on the kitchen table, on the couch, on the edge of the bed, under the bed, on a ceiling fan against the window. Wait, new sidebar. How the hell you gonna have her on a ceiling fan? I don't know. But her ass so damn fine and cute. I have her ass on that. I figure out a way to put her ass on that ceiling fan. I bet you that much. She fine. I'm just gonna tell you that. And I don't even have a thing for redheads. That's the funny thing about it is, but something about her skin like has like this warm glow to it, which complements her long ass red hair and stuff, and like her lips is just perfect, and her eyes, man, I can just look at her all day. Like the scene where she's just staring at you through the screen, just looking at you. I'm like, girl, you about to stop looking at me like that for you make me put a hole through my TV. Cause man, she's man. Everybody say Lara Croft. Like everybody, go off the obvious characters that's hot inside games and stuff. Oh, Lara Croft. Lara Croft just have shapes. She don't even look all that good. She just have shapes. She has ass. She has a nice little bubble butt, and she has the breasts. I'm not really a breast fan whatsoever. You can be flat chested for all I care. I don't care about breasts. I don't turn me on already. I don't care about that, but I'm an ass fan. But I'm not a badonkadonk fan. As long as it's nice and round with that half a circle and then tuck in at the bottom is nice and round, and it's super soft where I can just squeeze it in my hand. Perfect. But I'm sorry, like I said, excuse the expressions. I'm sorry if I disrespect anybody, but she's fine. She's sexy, she's hot, she's cute, she's everything. And I said that when I played the demo a long time ago when I first seen the game. I'm like, damn, who's that girl? That's the dang. Then girl, you cute. Man. Like I said, I can look at her and just bust one. And I don't have a thing for redheads, but I don't know, something about her. I'm just saying, I don't know. That's why certain places I can't go. I have things for certain races and I just can't go. And when the main places somebody wanted me to go and I was gonna go just for a vacation, but I couldn't go because I know I got inside trouble. I wouldn't be able to keep my eyes to myself, and yeah, and I ain't gonna say where it is, but it starts with a T and it ends with an O, and it rhymes with O, and that's all I'm gonna say. Cause especially certain districts within that, oh man, I can't do it. I get inside a lot of trouble. I end up doing a lot of things, literally. So let's move it over to my third segment. Enough for all that stuff. Let's move it over to my third segment and get back on the ball. And that is, I know you guys heard about this, and if you watch the news, you heard about this. They bring back up the middle kid. Wow, that's disrespect. Excuse me. The middle school shooting caused by, I forgot how old the boy was. I think it was like 12 or 13, little kid or whatever. And they went into his little game room / basement. He was standing inside, and they found all kind of stuff he was researching online and stuff, and they seen the games and stuff he was playing, like Call of Duty and shooting games and stuff like that. And they said the games are the cause of the shooting. For once, I have to agree with that. Yes, I really do have to agree with that. Yes, I think games inside this in particular case was the cause of the shooting at the school. Wasn't really, I wouldn't say, well, I kind of put it fairly. It probably wasn't the cause, but it was the motive, not the motive, but the drive for him to carry out the killings at that middle school. And some of you guys may not agree with that. And like I said, I made a video talking about, do video games kill? And I said, no, it doesn't. And I also went on by saying that some kids do not need to be playing these shooting games that's out. And he is one of them. Like everybody say that games kill. Like games, if you play a shooting game, then you are influenced by that shooting game to kill people. If that was the case, do you know how many Call of Duty games sell a year? Like, these are brain dead news people and people in the government that don't even understand games. Do you know how many Call of Duty copies sell? Do you know how many GTA copies sell? We're not talking about hundreds. We're not talking about thousands. We're talking about millions. Even close to the billions, I think, maybe. I don't know, but all shooting games combined, as far as violent shooting games like Gears of War, GTA, those games, if games did kill, there would be a killing every hour inside every city inside the US. If video games kill, that's how many people play shooting games. Hardcore, violent, bloody shooting games. It don't affect everybody because everybody knows it's just a form of entertainment. Just like an action movie or a movie where you're watching a horror movie and the main protagonist or the main villain is chopping off people's heads and stuff. What, I'm gonna go out and start chopping off people's heads? No, it's a form of entertainment. It's a movie or whatever. So that's why there are ratings on games for a reason. It's the parents' fault. It says M. M is for mature. It's 17 and up. Why do a 13, 12-year-old got a 17-year-up in game? That's just like saying alcohol is bad. And people did say alcohol was bad back in the days. And alcohol was going to be banned. It's called prohibition. It was going to be banned a long time ago because it was causing so many people to fight and stuff like that. And a lot of young underage people get their hands on alcohol and cause car accidents and stuff like that. I've seen so many car accidents on the news the other day, and half of it was caused by drinking and driving and stuff, and some of them was underage and stuff like that. I don't see nobody saying, oh, we're going to ban alcohol because it's causing so many freaking accidents and deaths of innocent people. But people target games because they don't play games. So we're going to target, it's easy to target something that you don't do. So if I don't play hockey, it's easy for me to target hockey for a sport that needs to be taken out of the sports entertainment. And there'd be so many hockey fans so upset with me because they love that. So anyways, enough lollygagging. I realize I'll be lollygagging too much on each topic. But, you know, if you guys want to know more about that, I may make this a separate topic. But I really do think the games is what pushed him to do what he was doing. But look at how old he was. You know, he looked like he had issues. So you got to be, and then the parents buying him guns and stuff is like, it's like pushing him even further or whatever to carry out what he's doing. It's the parents' fault. It's not the video game's fault. It's like people irritating me. Oh, McDonald's made me fat. No, Lord, help me. Help my lips right now. No, you made you fat. McDonald's ain't got nothing to do about you getting fat. You made you fat. You the one that took money out your paycheck, cashed your check, took your money, paid whatever you need to pay, and took money and kept going to McDonald's and buying Big Macs and stuff. It's good. That don't mean that, man, it's like saying, oh, damn, those hookers are fine on the corner. Oh, these hookers gave me a STD, or they made me spend my money on them and they made me broke. No, you made your own self broke because you can't control your ding-a-ling. You know, it's like, come on now, you can't blame stuff on other stuff. Now, if it's a big issue, then you can. If everything was so much caused by games as a big whole, like a lot of violence is caused by games, then I would agree. I'll say, you know what? Games are fucking up stuff for people, and I'm a gamer, but I have to agree, but it's not. For example, last example, my favorite comedy movie with Chris Tucker, in Money Talks. Chris Tucker is one part where he was all like, guns don't kill people. Stupid motherfuckers with guns kill people. And that was in Money Talks. So check that movie out. That movie is hilarious. But yeah, there's that one little part. He was like, guns don't kill people. Stupid motherfuckers with guns kill people. And that's true. Anyways, let's move it over to my next segment. That is Spit Game. And I want to talk about the Wii U. Everybody's sitting up there talking about how the Wii U is the next gen console. The Wii U is not a next gen console. I'm sorry. Sorry to bust your bubble. It is not a next gen console. It is a current gen console. The Wii was already behind because the Wii was equivalent to a PS2 and an Xbox. And then the 360 and the PS3 came out. So, you know, I find it funny that I'm looking at these videos of people saying the Wii is a next gen console. The Wii U is not even stronger than the Xbox 360. Well, put it like this. I actually think that the Wii U is a little bit stronger than the Xbox 360 and the PS3, but it's nowhere near as strong or stronger than the PS4 and the 720. You know, look at the specs of the Wii U. Oh wait, hold on, my bad. They didn't show no specs. They never came out in no press conference that, oh, here's the specs of the Wii U. If they have, I may be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. People behind closed doors that know more than I do, let me know. You know, but I know for a fact it's nowhere near as strong as the. Just because you're able to render something in 1080p doesn't mean that it's as good or better than something else. For example, if I'm playing The Witcher 2 on max settings in 1080p, DirectX 11, and you're playing The Witcher 2 in 1080p, low settings, DirectX 10, who game is gonna look better? Mine or yours? Mine. Just because we're both inside 1080p, the settings, dynamic shadows, textures, terrain, all those little different filters and textures are set up high with 1080p. Your stuff is set to medium or low with 1080p. Just because it's 1080p doesn't mean that it's strong like a 360 or a PS3 or PS4 or 720. Case closed. Next topic. Developers are taking their sweet ass time with certain games. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking your time. When you're inside a relationship, it's real good to take your time. When you're just not meeting somebody, or when you're working on an art project, it's good to take your time. Or when you're working on a masterpiece, writing a movie or a novel or a song, it's good to take your time. But when you take too much time, you miss out on what's the swag of that in particular era. For example, can somebody say Duke Nukem Forever? That game is horrible. Why? Because it took for so long to make it. If that game would have came out right when the PS3 and the 360 launched, that game would have been amazing. It would have been a classic PS3 and 360 game. Amazing. Strictly amazing. But that game came out so long ago, so late in the game, because it's been inside development for so long, that from what they thought, or what was real good graphics and real good animation and gameplay, it was no longer that. It's like, if I got a record coming out, a real good hit song coming out, which is today's music, but my company don't release it until 10 years later, and now it's a different swag 10 years later, that's gonna sound weak. It's like, dude, you're weak. That's not hot. That probably was hot 10 years ago, but you took too long to release it. So now today's era is weak. It's like a company coming out with a color TV after all these years. Oh, here's our real good color TV we've been working on for all these years. They got real good crisp color and stuff and stuff like that. We're in HD and 3D now. Where the hell you come from? You're weak. Get out of here. It's kind of how that is. So I think that's the same thing that's going to happen with Half-Life 3. They're taking way too long on that game. And I bet you the game is not going to be nowhere near looking as good as what today's standards game is, because they've been working on the game ever since like 5 years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm not stupid. I talked to some of the Valve developers and stuff like that. They kind of hinted that the game is coming out, but they just can't say nothing. Whenever I talk to a person that's like kind of deep within Valve, and they say, I can't say, we the kind of people where we just release stuff when it's ready. The game is getting worked on, and that was way at Comic-Con 2 years ago. So, and the game, man, I don't know. On to my next segment. Gaming Top 5 Countdown. Counting down the top 5 games that was a guaranteed success before the game even launched. That everybody and their mama knew that the game was going to be hot before it launched. And it was just a guaranteed success. It already had got a lot of good reviews before the game even came out. Everybody was already pondering on what high score it was going to get and stuff like that, because they know it wasn't going to get no low score. These are the games of this console generation that was guaranteed hotness. There's nowhere in the world you can overhype these games, and these games still was hot. At number 5, Killzone 2. Killzone 2 was, once they showed that E3 demo, gameplay, presentation, whatever, the goal they were going for Killzone 2, everybody set the bar on Killzone 2 high. The reason why that's at number 5 and not more closer to number 1 is because it kind of slightly did not represent completely one for one what that demo looked like inside E3 versus what the game actually looked like. But the game was still amazing. It still looked amazing. It still has some great animation and stuff like that. The game was still one of the best looking games on PS3 thus far. And number 4, GTA 4. It's one of those games where it was a no-brainer when it came out. People already was doing midnight launches, not midnight launches, but midnight like podcasts and stuff like that prior to the launch of the game. Big ass events inside New York and stuff. Whenever you do something like that, that's when you know a game is gonna be hot. Next game at number 3, BioShock. It's like when you first seen that demo, that gameplay, when he was going up to one of the little sisters and stuff, and she was backing away and stuff, and like he's reaching out for her. Amazing. Like that BioShock lets you see something that you have never seen in a game in your life, and it made you feel proud to be a gamer, and it made you not feel awkward and feel ashamed when people look at you like, oh yeah, you play games, that's for kids. But BioShock is one of those games that made you stick your chest out and say, yeah, I'm a gamer, mother I'm a motherfucking gamer. What you fucking gonna say about that mother? I'm a motherfucking gamer. So yeah. And at number 2, Call of Duty 4. I said this in some of my old videos a long time ago, years ago. Call of Duty 4 literally almost made me cry. Literally. You can say wherever you want in the comments. You can hate. You can say, oh, stop being a crybaby. I don't care. That game almost made me cry. Like, you don't understand. At that point in time, people were tired of World War II games, Vietnam games, and stuff like that. When Call of Duty 4, that first 5 minutes of gameplay, oh my God, just thinking about how it may not look good now. And you know what? Call of Duty 4 looks better than any other Modern Warfare games that came out because they put so much into detail. Like, the fine detail and the missions are just so top notch. And but anyways, the first 5 minutes of the game is like just everything about that whole gameplay. The first 5 minutes, I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And the multiplayer was amazing too. And like just that first 5 minutes, man, I just can't get over it. Just every little aspect, like when the ship starts sinking, we are leaving, and then you guys start running, and that fucking game was amazing, man. It makes me want to play it right now. I'm telling you, I played through that game like so many times, it's ridiculous. But I don't have the excitement for it no more like that because it's an old game. But when you think back and you reminisce, you start to bring up that excitement. This is how I felt when I first was playing it. Like, I'm like, wow, I was speechless. At number 1, what could beat Call of Duty 4 at number 1? This game was representing that if you did not have an Xbox 360, I mean, if you had an Xbox 360 and you was not picking up this game, then you were literally stupid. People would call you stupid for not getting this game because this had signified the next gen console when these consoles was next gen consoles. This actually what pushed the boundaries of next gen consoles for the first time, at least for 360 is concerned. Some of you guys should already know what I'm talking about before I even say it. You may say Halo. No, it's not Halo. Gears of War 1, the first Gears of War. If you did not pick that game up when you had an Xbox and that game first came out, you were tripping. You were tripping. It didn't even matter if you were a freaking Gears of War fan, a shooter fan, because Gears of War was the first Gears of War game. But if you even wasn't a shooting fan, if you were just a sports fan, you still were stupid for not picking up the game because that game was the boundaries it was pushing was just amazing. I'm sorry if I'm calling somebody stupid out there. I'm just saying, you know, you guys know I joke around and stuff. But you get what I'm saying. It was that serious and stuff. So Gears of War, man, that pushed the boundaries. Like, that really did push the boundaries. Like, no, like for real. Like, you may think I'm playing, but I'm like dead serious. Like, for real. Like this shit right here, like right here, this Gears of War right here, this Gears of War, not that Call of Duty, that Gears of War, this Gears of War, yeah, that bad boy. It's old, it look old now, but imagine years, 5-6 years ago when Gears of War first came out. Put other games that was out at the time against Gears of War 1. Wasn't touching it. Not with a 10-foot pole, baby. No. I remember I did that inside my last video. That y'all remember that from Jurassic Park? Yeah, that's my part right there. Didn't say the magic word. I used to, as a little kid, I used to rewind that part so many freaking times. That part was just so funny. It's been your boy Noobside about the Universal Gamer. Sorry for the super long video. Thank you guys for watching this video. I had another topic. It was a gaming rant talking about people not playing online without headsets, but I'm gonna put that inside a separate video. So it's been your boy Noobside about the Universal Gamer, and I am out. Thanks for watching. Peace.